we're actually getting heat stroke while I got a dick. I was drinking beer and I was dehydrated, so I went to the pub and says, "Can I have a glass of water?" And it says, "You're bad." I says, "Fucking hell, you remember me from that long time ago? Just give me a glass of water and I'll go. I'll down it and then I'll go. I'm a bit dehydrated." And she went no at first, and I says, "Oh, please. I did it sarcastically. She went, "All right, fine. You should give me a water. You better leave." And I says, "Yeah, I'll leave. Don't worry. I know I'm bad. I knew I was bad, but like, I didn't know what else to do. I was getting headache, and like I thought I was getting heat stroke." So she said, "Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, like, people don't listen to people. People don't listen to each other. Like, what's wrong? You know, are you all right? No, not really. Oh, that's cool. It's like, you all right, bro? No, not really. I've done it loads of times. Like, are you all right? Police will go, what's wrong? And I'll go, blah, 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 blah. All right, that's fine, that's fine, it's all fine, but can I help you? I'm like, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, if you want to make a complaint, blah, 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 people don't listen. What do you think about Wayne Cousins and all that stuff? Well, if we can't comment, but if you want to contact the press office, you're welcome to do so. It's like, it's not about, like, we don't want to contact the press office. We don't want to listen to the press office. We don't want to listen to the mainstream media. Nobody wants to listen to the mainstream media. Nobody wants to listen to what the government tells you. They want to find out for themselves. They want to figure it out for themselves. They want to ask questions. They want to ask the police questions. They want the police just to say something, just anything, like, what do you think about Wayne Cousins? He's a bad guy, fine, good on you, lad. He's a bad guy, that'd be appreciated, that'd be a step in the right direction, if the police said he's a bad guy, that'd be all right. What do you think about the homeless problem? Well, the council should be dealing with that. And it's like, all right, cool, good on you, like, what do you think ask. There's all these questions that are unanswered. People don't answer questions. It's the same with, like, homeless people. They don't answer the questions, but if you just listen to them, you can figure out what the answer is, Like, if you ask a homeless person, what's the problem? I'm a drug addict, and I spend all my money on drugs, and I don't eat healthily, and I feel like death, and I'm struggling, and I'm homeless, and my mum died, and I've got mental disabilities, and blah blah blah. And it's like, well, what do you want me to do? And it's like, well, I've just told you. I've just told you I'm homeless. I'm struggling with money because I spend it all on drugs. I don't think that, like, giving them money is the way out. But give them a house, give them food. Like, actually, if the government just like paid for the food, like, you get a voucher or something. You get a voucher and you can go to, like, Tesco and buy like the cheapest food available, you know, or you can buy whatever you want, but you get a voucher. Instead of having like money, you give them a voucher that just like buys food. And like we know what supermarkets are available. There's Lidl, Tesco, Sainsbury's, you know, like if you want to go to Marks and Spencer's, fine, you know, but you get a 500 quid voucher for a month, you know, you get 500 quid voucher, and if you can't like buy enough food with that, you know, then you're a bloody idiot. But another thing that happens, you know, you'll get these 500, but everyone gets a 500 quid voucher. It's like, you know, the drug dealers aren't going to take food off you. They're not going to take a 500 quid voucher off you, are they? And you won't be able to spend it anyway because it'll be like in your name. So you will have to go, if you want to buy drugs from a drug dealer, you'd have to go shopping with your 500 quid voucher for the drug dealer. Like, give the drug dealer his fucking, you know, and you get like some drugs. Like, it's just not practicable, is it? You know, just give him a voucher. It'll work. What are you up to? Out auditing trolleys? No. I found a tent and I was dehydrated. And I thought I was getting heat stroke, so I set this tent up. Like in the shade behind a tree. And took some paracetamols, and hopefully I don't get heat stroke. I've just been walking around for like hours, and I got a headache, and then I was like, you know, I didn't think it was heat stroke at first, but then I was like proper thirsty, and I was like, oh shit, because I've had heat stroke before, and I got heat stroke. So I had to sit in the shade for a bit, and I had to get some water first, and then because I've got beer, but I was drinking beer, and then I was just getting headaches, so I was just like, okay, I better get some water. So I went to the pub, and this woman says, "You're bad, you can't be in here." I says, "Can I just have a glass of water?" And she went, "No, at first, you've got to get out." I'm like, "Please," like proper sarcastic. And she went, "All right, fine, you know, drink your water and get out." Quite funny. But that were ages ago. And then I walked down the street, and I was like, I need to get out of that fucking sun. You know, I carried on going to where I needed to go. And then I just walked to this tent, and I was like, I can chill in there for a bit, that'll be alright. It's proper, it's got holes in it everywhere, but it's perfect. It's perfect. Like I just came down this snicket, and there's a big wall and there's trees everywhere, and I was like, if I could just sit in woods out up way, I can just recover. And I recovered about half an hour ago, but still feel a bit dizzy. So I'm just taking my time, you know. I literally had a big drink of water before I set off. I was like proper took dogs for a walk. Like, fucking hell, it's warm. And I had a big drink of water and then set off. I had 3 bottles of beer left, so I like set off with a bottle of beer in the end, and then I got dizzy and headache. Went to the shop, bought some more beers, and then I realised I was dehydrated. Well, I wasn't dehydrated, I got heat stroke. Actually, probably not eating wine last night. And I'm allergic to sulfites, I think. So that's probably why I've got a headache. It don't like affect me at first. Well, it does, but I just have a creak in my neck. But days later, I start getting like dizzy and head rushes. One time I've passed out. That were a long time ago, and that when I used to drink like, you know, you can get like 6 bottles and you get 25% off. So you buy like, I think you've got to pay like over £6 or something. So if you, or maybe over £5, I can't remember. So you get like 6 bottles for £5. That's what, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 30 quid. 30 quid, you get 25% off. So that's £2, £2.50 on every tenner. So £7.50 off 30 quid. £22.50. £22.50 for 6 bottles. So I used to buy that. And so I used to like I didn't even used to drink that much. Like I used to buy a bottle of beer for journey home, and I used to start on wine, you know. Most of the time I'd like drink 2 bottles in a night at most. You know? Unless I were out and about, you know. And then I'd like get some beers at pub, open bottle of wine for journey home, or I'd go to like shop to buy another bottle of beer for journey home. And then, you know, I'd drink a full bottle of wine while I'm live streaming or whatever. And do a bit of recording on the way home, like drink a full bottle of wine on the way home. And then I'm knackered when I get home, and I'd open another bottle of wine, have a few fucking glasses, and go to bed and end the live stream. But I used to do it regular because I'd like take a day off, and then start again. You know, go auditing. Maybe open the bottle of wine on the way to the shop, carry the bottle of wine in my bag, and drink it on the way to the shop, buy some beers at the shop, go auditing with a bottle of beer, finish a bottle of beer, start the audit, then open another bottle of beer, or, you know, drink the bottle of wine on the way home. So I was doing that regular, you know, like, so that'd be like 6 bottles in a week plus the beers that I buy. And one time I just went shopping, and the lights were like really bright in they were like this makeup, like the makeup area, you know, the women's makeup area. They've got like mirrors and shit, and it's proper bright. They've got like lights shining at your face so you can like test the makeup out or something. You have testers for women to like test the makeup. And the mirrors have got like lights on them, and like, don't know why we're in women's area, but I was. And I passed out. It made me pass out. It felt like an epileptic fit, you know. Even though I've never had an epileptic fit, but it felt like electric were going through my spine, and it just like paralyzed me for a second. And like, it's like, it's happened before, but it's never made me go to my knees. But because I were in Asda and it's a rock hard floor, I was like, shit, I'm going dizzy, and like I know it can make me pass out. Like I literally like black out for a second. Sometimes, like one time it happened. And I'm like, fucking hell, I better be careful with that, because if I hit my head on the floor when I pass out, like crack my head open. So when I feel it coming on, I just go straight to the floor. I take a knee, and as I was going down, I passed out, and I was putting my hand down, ready, and my hand buckled, but I didn't realise it buckled. But when I woke up, I felt my hand buckling, and I managed to like stop myself from going all the way to the floor. So like I passed out for a split second. My hand buckled completely. Like literally paralysed for a split second. I passed out for like probably less than a second, half a second I were out. But my hand went to the floor, buckled, and then I woke up with my hand buckled, and I was like, shit. And then when your hand buckles, you've got to put a bit of extra like energy into like not to get yourself back up to lift your weight up. And, like you literally like where are you? You pass out and then you're like, where am I? And then I like to think that I'm quite present most of the time, and I think that's what saved me from like going all the way to the floor, because I'm always present, and I'm always like I'm a show off, so every action that I do has to be done with the utmost style and what's that word? Pizzazz. Is it pizzazz? I've got to do everything like stylishly. I might not dress stylishly, but my actions are always done with the utmost care and thought and sensibility. I don't think when I speak, but I think about my actions. But I mean, I should think when I speak, because people can take offence quite easily. But I don't think when I speak, because then I won't say something. Then I won't say what I want to say, and I won't. I won't be honest. I'll just be a liar, and I'm not doing that. And the reason my actions are done with the utmost care is because I want to portray that I'm It's like Russia, right? What does Russia want? Ukraine. No. Is it unreasonable? Is it unreasonable to come to sort of some sort of agreement? No. Russia wants Ukraine, right? So Russia's allowed to do whatever he wants to Ukraine. The people can live there. They've got to put up with the Russian law. Anything within their religion or, morals or whatever is going on with the Basque community in Ukraine has to be put on hold. But they can practice anything the Basque people want within the Russian law. And the rest of and whatever's unlawful. It's like, Muslim people, they can come to England, but they've got to follow the English law. So it's not really unreasonable for Russia to say, I want Ukraine. I mean, English people used to colonize India, America. Okay, we got told to piss off eventually. Africa, we occupied Afghanistan, Iraq. We've got military bases all over the world. We've got nuclear submarines, in the Antarctic, in strategic places with nuclear missiles on is it really that egregious that Russia wants to take Ukraine? Is it really that egregious? It's like Scotland. Ukraine's like Scotland. Ukraine is the Scottish people of Russia. Cognitive dissidents. Ireland as well. It's like, we want to be part of the United Kingdom, but we don't want to be part of the English culture. It's I mean, I don't blame them, to be honest. The English culture is full of history, and some of it is not good. Some of it is not good. In fact, even recently, it's not good. We never learn. We never actually learn. We stick us nose in where it's not wanted under humanitarian issues or terrorism. And the only reason we're doing it is because we know that it can monetarily benefit us. We won't bother otherwise. We don't bother with humanitarian issue in the Congo, and we don't bother with tribal people that eat each other's brains and British, you know, like we don't bother with them, you know, we don't bother with that humanitarian. We don't bother with China. If humanitarian issues with China, we don't bother with that. Okay, China's very powerful, so I can understand why we don't mess about with that. You know? We don't bother with the humanitarian issues with Russia. We just go, Ukraine, you deal with it, you know, we'll give you weapons of mass destruction and depleted uranium bombs, you know, and you do it for us, you know. Anyway, it's crazy. You don't follow English law? Actually, no. I don't follow English law. I follow common law. Actually, I do follow English law if it makes sense. I'll follow English law if it makes sense, you know. Like, can't park on WL lines. No, fair enough. You know, unless it's an emergency, I would never ever park on WL lines. You know, if I had a car, if I were a driver, I would never park on WL lines. It's the same like it's the same with like fire stations, you know. I wouldn't park there. I wouldn't stand in front of a fire engine that's like trying to get to an emergency. I wouldn't stand in an ambulance bay, you know. Like, if it makes sense, I'll like follow the English law. But you know, you can't drink in Bradford town centre because it's, what do they call it? Antisocial drinking. Antisocial drinking. Like the only way it can be antisocial is if somebody actually has a problem with it. Like it has to be socially. It has to be social to be antisocial. It's just like so weird. Like if you're in a pub, right, that's socially acceptable. You know, if you're in a pub, it's socially acceptable. If you're on the street, it's socially unacceptable because somebody might be caused offence. So like if no one sees you, and you know nobody says anything, the police literally can't do anything because the police can't be offended by your drinking. They can tell you to like pour your drink away. This is why you can't actually get like a ticket for antisocial drinking, because nobody's actually complained. If the police see it, they ask you to pour it away. And like if you say no, then they can give you a ticket. No, they can't actually give you a ticket. They can't actually give you a ticket. They can get you done for... They'll probably get you done for a public order offence, actually. I don't know. Can they give you a ticket? I think somebody has to complain. Somebody actually has to complain. If you say no, I don't think they can do anything. I literally don't think they can do anything. Unless somebody's complained. Well, actually, they probably give you a fine. But if you got caught and argued it, and nobody's complained, I don't think the police can be taken as a complainant. But they'll try to get you done for drunk and disorderly. Bloody hell, splish papers. No, I don't smoke spliffs, but free papers. Take them. Sorry, I'm not even reading any comments on them. How's Lawrence kicked you out? No. I got a heat stroke. If you're bored of ordering trolleys, there's plenty of lampposts you can order. Oh, just shut up. Big up trolley audits, Joe. Thank you, sir. There's actually an American guy that does the trolley audits. I thought I were the only. Where's the best place to cross? They should really put a crossing. Right, you don't even need crossings now. Like, literally everybody has to stop nowadays. JoeKingAudits to cross, right? Is that the rule? If I cross now, right, do they have to stop? Is that the rule? I think so. So you don't even need like traffic lights anymore, do you? You don't need traffic lights. You don't need anything. You know. You've just got to make your intentions clear and hope somebody slows down to let you out. In America, right? You can't you literally can't even get up to 30 miles an hour. You literally can't even get up. In most places, you literally can't even get up to 30 miles an hour. The speed limit is 25 miles per hour in most residential and city areas. And if there's a school, if there's a bus, like if it's a bus route, you can only go 20 miles an hour. So think yourself lucky. 30 miles an hour is fine. You could even go 35 miles an hour. That's battery. My phone's like proper slow. Oh Renee, where are you? Can't tell you that. Can't tell you the exact location. I was in it. I got heat stroke. Been walking out all day. Well, I was trying to make videos. Like I was gonna go to a police station and everything. got heat stroke, and then I went a different way, and then ended up in town, and I bought some shit that I don't need, and well, I do need it, but yeah, I went to town, and I was like, I'm just going to record some videos, and literally nothing happened. I was singing to myself down the street, and everyone were like enjoying it. So like, nothing's actually happened. Apart from, just. Apart from Ferraris parked, but it left quite, it left a little bit of room. Like most of the people, that parks on pavement, like actually, apart from that guy over there, most of the people have left like enough room that's parked on pavement, and these pavements are like tarmac. It's when they park on like cobblestones or like flags that annoys me, or double yellow lines on a corner, especially if it's a van. I hate vans when they park on the corner.
Huh? Like going straight now?
It's cold. Did you lost your bed again? HS, can't believe it. What are you wearing? Are they pink jeans? Pink. Red and green. Faded red. These jeans were £120, and I bartered them down to 90 quid. Because I said I've only got enough money for like one pair of jeans at £120 and a t-shirt, or a couple of t-shirts, or I can buy two pairs of jeans at £90 each, because they had a green pair and a red pair. I don't even know where my green pair went. They disappeared when I got kicked out. Somehow I kept hold of my red pair, but my green pair disappeared. So yeah, they give me like 30 quid off each pair of jeans, so I got them for 90 quid. I actually got more of a discount. But so I bought like two t-shirts. I think I got a t-shirt for free. Them t-shirts were only like 20 quid each or something. I said I've got like £210, and he goes, yeah, go on. So I've literally only got £210 in cash, and he went, yeah, go on. Cool, bro. How do I get? I've seen some new places to audit. Is industrial place, and I don't know what it is. Like I don't really like doing industrial places anymore because it's a bit boring for me. You know, JoeKingAudits does a damn sight better job than JoeKingAudits. But this place that I've seen, I've never seen it on JoeKingAudits. I've never seen this business before, so I'm quite interested. And it's all open. You know, it says pedestrians not allowed, but it's all open. So, and the pedestrian not allowed sign is behind a tree. So I'll just pretend that I didn't see it. No wonder Renee thinks he is in with a chance when you dress like that. You make an effort for that weekend, and you know, this is the thanks you get. Who are you anyway? Who are you? Didn't you get banned? Like a bit of it. Can't behave yourself, can you?
Any change?
Sorry.
No change.
I answered, sorry.
Any change?
My battery's been lost all the way home. It's definitely not lost. Should we go to the pub? Charging. Can I be bothered? Not really. I had 50% when I set off. It's 17%. Anyway, I just wanted to say something about, you know, the problems of the earth are quite easy to solve because all you have to do is listen, you know, and just, well, you don't have to listen, but you need to read between the lines, you know, you need to read between the lines and think outside the box. The solution is not always the obvious solution. Like the homeless problem. What's the solution to the homeless problem? Is it housing people? You know, probably not. It's probably the reason the homeless is all the other underlying problems. So you've got to listen. You've got to listen and then figure out what the underlying problems is. That's why people are homeless. I know what the underlying problems are because, you know, I've been there and done that. Slumdog landlords. And JoeKingAudits out, like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.